Hello, well, it's me, Sonar, and we're going to be discussing about if you should buy Phasmophobia in 2022, and what is Phasmophobia, and how do you play it. Because it's a very confusing game, and I feel like a lot of people quit early because they don't know how to play, and it is really confusing at first, because there's just so much, you just gonna get thrown into there. But, well, Phasmophobia is a ghost hunting game that you can play with a maximum of 4 players at a time, or by yourself if you want a little scare. Surprisingly, is an indie game which I didn't know, and you could buy on Steam for $11.19. There used to be 21 ghosts in the game, but now with the new update there are now 24 ghosts. The new ghosts are called Moroi, Diogen, and Thay, which we will cover in a later video. And each of the ghosts have their own uniqueness to them, and that's how you can pick them apart. But there's also evidence that each ghosts have that are different from any other ghost, so it's going to be helpful to, pinpoint what type of ghost it is exactly. Let's hear in nightmare mode, where the ghost does hide the last evidence. But the evidence you can get are EMF level 5, fingerprints, ghost writing, freezing temps, or temperatures, dots projector, ghost orbs, and spirit box. And each ghost is different, like I said earlier. For example, the demon's evidence is fingerprints, ghost writing, and freezing temps. And once you get all 3, then you will know what ghost you are dealing with. And the unique abilities I was talking about, how each ghost has their different own type of weaknesses and strengths. For example, the demon its strength will hunt more often than any other ghost, but they also have weaknesses, like I said earlier. For example, demons fear the crucifix and will be less aggressive near one. So for the demon, say you're playing nightmare mode and you get 2 evidence, but then it's hunting a lot, and your sanity's up there. It's not super low, because the lower sanity more likely to hunt, and so on and so forth. But demons will hunt early, and they will hunt more often, even with your sanity being relatively high. But that is one example for the demon. But that's with different ghosts, so each ghost will have their own strength and weakness. So when you start off, you'll have a few maps, but there's more. You just have to unlock them, and as you level up, you unlock the equipment and that you can buy, and maps that you unlock. So you can there's 10 maps so far, and once you start off with, didn't buy anything, you start with 8 equipment: DOS projector, EMF reader, flashlight, ghost writing book, spirit box, UV light, video camera, and photo camera, which will help you figure out evidence. And the ghost can do different things. So there's 3 main things that it can interact with. Not 3 things that it can interact with. There are 3 things that it will do. First, it will interact with the world around you, which is like moving a shoe, moving a picture, turning on a light switch or off, turning off the breaker, stuff like that, opening a door. And there are events, which the ghost will show itself but will not attack. And then there is hunt, and that's when the ghost will look for you and will kill you if you do not hide. When you start playing the game, it will be difficult to determine if it's doing an event or if it's hunting. Even I still have problems with that, as you can see here. I think it's in the foyer. Was it an event? Am I being stupid? Was it? Bro, I'm so stupid. Wait, Brute, we can check a Ouija board. I forgot we had that. And then there are also cursed objects that you can get on your maps, and is a way for you to interact with the ghost and try to find out where the ghost room is. But be wary, some may not like it very much and will kill you. Each cursed object does something different, so be careful. I'll be making a video soon discussing the different cursed objects and how they work. But then when a ghost is in a hunt, there are things that you want to do turn off your flashlight or any other electronics, because they will see your flashlight and the light, and it can, hear electronics or whatever. And I forgot to mention this, but there is voice recognition, so the ghost can hear you. So you don't want to talk. And as for hiding goes, lockers, closets, and just obvious hiding spots, they are definitely your friend, because if you can break the line of sight of the ghost, that's good. That works. The ghost can't see you. What is it gonna do? Unless it sees you again, then it starts hunting. But or not start hunting. It will start killing you. But be wary. Ghosts can open closets and lockers, so make sure to close them back up right away, because if it sees you, you're done for. But as if you should buy the Phasmophobia in 2022, I think it's a definitely yes, especially if you have friends that will play with you, because it will make it 10 times more fun. But if you're running solo, I also recommend it a lot, especially if you're trying to get a little freaked out, because in the beginning, once you have once it starts with your darkness all the way down, it looks very eerie, especially if you're playing solo, as for me at least. But you'll get used to kind of the spookiness, I guess. But once you keep playing, it doesn't get as scary. Definitely, that's for sure. It's not really a game that I play to get scared, like super, like, oh, scary. But I hope this helped, especially for the beginners, and because, well, I said earlier, there's some people are super confused, and it's a very confusing game to learn at first. As for beginners that are super confused, I hope this helped a lot. The game can be very confusing at first, like I said earlier. I think it's one of the main reasons why people quit, and I hope this helped. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It helped a lot with my motivation to stay strong and sling videos out to you. See ya.